the rise of a Stoic emperor. So, who is this legendary dude, Marcus Aurelius? Picture this. It's the Roman Empire. Peak power, but also peak drama. Think Game of Thrones, but with more togas and slightly less dragons. Born in 121 AD, Marcus wasn't initially destined for the purple robes of an emperor. He was a bright kid, always had his nose in a book, and was totally into philosophy. And not just any philosophy, but Stoicism, a school of thought that basically teaches you how to be a rock in a hurricane, how to find tranquility amidst chaos, and how to focus on what you can control and totally let go of what you can't. Sounds pretty chill, right? But destiny, as it often does, had other plans for our young philosopher. Through a series of adoptions and political maneuvering, because, Rome, Marcus found himself on the path to becoming emperor. He was adopted by Emperor Antoninus Pius, and when Pius shuffled off his mortal coil in 161 AD, Marcus found himself, almost reluctantly, at the helm of the most powerful empire in the world. Talk about a job promotion. Imagine going from pondering the meaning of life to suddenly having to deal with barbarians at the gates, economic crises, and probably a few 100,000 angry citizens demanding better gladiatorial games. No pressure. His reign, from 161 to 180 AD, was no walk in the Roman Forum. Oh no, it was a relentless gauntlet of challenges. We're talking about the Marcomannic Wars, a series of brutal conflicts along the Danube frontier that basically consumed most of his reign. He spent years on campaign, away from the comforts of Rome, living in military camps, enduring the harsh realities of war. And as if that wasn't enough, the Antonine Plague hit, absolutely devastating the empire and wiping out a significant portion of the population. Think COVID-19, but with way less hand sanitizer and a lot more, ancient medicine. This wasn't some minor inconvenience. It was an existential threat to the Roman Empire. Now, imagine yourself in his sandals. You're the emperor, the most powerful man in the known world, and everything is going sideways. Most rulers would probably resort to tyranny, panic, or maybe just a lot of wine. But Marcus? He leaned into his Stoic training. He wasn't some distant, aloof ruler. He was a philosopher king, deeply committed to justice, duty, and the well-being of his people, even when those people were, let's be honest, probably driving him absolutely nuts. He famously appointed co-emperor Lucius Verus to help him manage the immense